A lot has changed since most of us were in elementary school.
Yeah, not just in the classroom, but also at recess. 5 years ago, a national nonprofit called Playworks started training recess coaches in Minnesota. And these coaches lead children and organize activities during free time outside. Recess coaches are now in several public schools across the Twin Cities. Angela Davis shows us what they do.
When you think of recess, you think of kids running outside to get some fresh air and finally getting a chance to be loud after sitting quietly in class. But it can also be a time that some kids find themselves excluded from play or the targets of bullies.
They might not have the skills, they might not have the ability, they might not feel welcome. So we try to make sure every kid feels like they belong out at recess by providing them with those choices to get involved.
Recess coaches get games going the moment the kids step outside, making sure everyone who wants to play gets a chance to. Participation is optional. If a child wants to have time alone or socialize with friends, that's fine too. At the end of recess, they help students settle down.
A lot of kids are still excited and energetic from recess, so kind of getting them lined up or doing some breaths or some cheers and maybe a staggered entrance back into the building can really help with a smooth transition back in.
Playworks came to Minnesota 5 years ago. Recess coaches are now in 10 school districts here, including Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnetonka, Robbinsdale, and Edina. The local executive director of the program says schools are seeing fewer behavioral problems at recess.
So we also teach the skills to children around how to interact with each other, those social emotional pieces, so empathy, kindness, respect, how to solve a problem.
Now, this program is for elementary schools. Some schools hire a Playworks coach who supervises their recess time. Others send some of their own staff members to Playworks for training, and then they become the recess coaches. And Frank and Amelia, these folks are, in addition to school teachers, they're still out there also supervising. But the recess coaches are really looking at the activity level and the emotional and kind of the socialization of the kids.
Do taxpayers support this and pay for it? How much is it?
But this does come at a cost, and it's a combination. Some school districts are able to get grants to pay for it, but like in St. Paul, for example, it's in 3 schools, and the school district has a contract with Playworks for $28,000 for those 3 schools across the school year. So it's a combination of grants and districts and taxpayer money paying for it.
Had no idea. Never heard of it.
Yeah, I hadn't either.
About
It
5
sounds
years
like it's
now here.
helping, though. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Angela.